Imagine I hit the car. Best shot on YouTube right here. Brittany, I, Lizzie, right there. We chilling, my dude. Welcome back to your number one source. So I'm like closer to you guys. Like, how are you guys doing today, man? Here we are in the Z community, day 2. Tensions have lowered. We are seeing a little bit of aggression. Not as bad as day 1. Everybody's starting to act a little. Bro, that guy's popping again. Guys, realize I've made so many 400Z content. Like, this is me and milking the 400Z content. Welcome back to the best. Why do I do this every time I'm gonna start? I don't get it. Why do you do that? Welcome back to the best 400Z content on all of YouTube, hands down.
Prove a fact.
With that said,
let's get right
into the news. Ha. In the last video, we talked about the new 400Z that just got released yesterday, and we actually watched it live, and we did like a live review on it. You can either go back and watch that video, but if you don't want to, then here's a quick 30-second overview. Danny, yeah.
So it started off with an announcement that the new 400Z was going to be announced at 8:30 p.m. on September 15th. So we started getting our day ready for it, and honestly, I wasn't even that excited. Then we watched the video live, and it didn't happen, which could have possibly cost my life.
No, what the?
And then after I fought off the deadly insect, this is my reaction to the car.
Oh, there it is. What the heck? Yo.
Whew. So yeah, Z community, not the happiest. Let's get out of the way. Here's another meme. Here's another meme. Here's another meme. And expectation, reality. Honestly, the Z community was like 70-30 on it. 70 people didn't like it, 30%, not 30 people. Dude, I feel like I'm leaving Lizzie out of the video all the times. They try making it look like you. It was a very exciting day, just being able to experience it, watch it live. I wish I could have been there, but honestly, I would have just been honking and flashing my headlights, so I'm good. First, we're gonna do cosmetics. So we came to this nice, peaceful
environment.
I actually feel like I'm gonna get jumped. But I want to make this video quick, so let's start off with design. It's already day 2, so let me know down below what you guys think of the car. Did you wake up in a better mood? Are you looking at it now and be like, huh, lowered on TEs? Doesn't look that bad. And that was a lot of people's argument, I mean, that you can buy aftermarket parts, but let's face it, what car doesn't look good lowered on TEs or just with aftermarket bumpers and stuff? So it's not really an excuse, like obviously it's gonna look good. But still, I feel like just because of that, it doesn't mean that it's fine, that it doesn't look great out of factory. Honestly, there's a lot of people out there that actually really like the design. Me personally, do I like the 2020 400Z, or we gotta get into the name because we don't even know if it's gonna be a 400Z, but do I like it? Yes, and I think it's gonna be the greatest Z ever created. Cap. But honestly, I don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. And that's what kind of annoys me. Like, it looks too bland, too squarish in my opinion. It looks too regular. Like, why do you like 370Zs? It just kind of flows really well with like the Nike style headlights. It's really nice, like down on the hood, which goes like with the up here part. And then you also got like the swooping tail lights. I don't know, I think it's a great flowing car, very simple. And then it also came with like a little spoiler. Rear bumper was pretty good. There's really nice curves. The 400Z has 240 headlights and 300ZX tail lights. I know what they were going for, but in my opinion, that doesn't really flow. I don't know. Well, let me know if you guys feel this way. I honestly feel that our expectations were like way too high, which makes sense. It's been like 12 years, but still, like with all the renders that people were doing before it even came out, with all the hype and everything, we gotta blame it on everybody that was putting out insane renders and just bringing our expectations up. I'm gonna start putting a bunch of renders up on the screen. This one on red looks really nice, on white. All these different colors look great. Yes, lowered on TEs, nice wheels, stands. It's gonna be a good looking car once you upgrade it, 100%. 100%. One thing I do want to touch on the rear though, I really like the rear, but a lot of people were commenting, you guys were saying it needs a wing, which I 100% agree, and it needs, the tail lights need to be a tad bigger, which I also definitely agree. One thing I'm really hyped about though, the Nismo render. I really like the rear of the car. Obviously it's just a render, but honestly in the beginning stages when we saw the first ever reveal, the renders from there on were pretty much on point. So if these Nismo renders are correct, I believe Z1 put this out, it's gonna look really nice. They kind of fixed up the grille. Side skirts make it look much more beefier, aggressive. Rear diffuser looks great. It's oh, they actually added a GTR rear diffuser, which is funny. If I make this on the cowl, you guys gonna like the video. Yep, you gotta leave a like, we choke on it. Let's talk about the name of the car, because this is actually very interesting. They have not said the name, they just continue saying Proto Z. But in case you guys missed the live stream, on the 400Z, like up here on the hatch, it said Fair Lady Z. That got me thinking, what if they don't name it 400Z? What if they don't name it 400ZX? What if they name it, like actually like no numbers, just Fair Lady Z? That would honestly be pretty sick. I don't know, I find that pretty cool. Most likely it is gonna be named 400Z, because who knows, maybe Nissan's on crack and it's gonna be a 4.0 liter twin turbo V6. We're not gonna need a GTR anymore. Alright, next up, the interior. The interior was absolutely very impressive. I actually didn't like the steering wheel at all. It looked weird, like the top side of the steering wheel was way too big for the bottom side. Other than that, the whole gauge cluster is digital. The center console looked great. The little 3 pillars right here, it has those exact same pillars, but with suede at the very top. That's great, just little touches like that. It really just makes the interior look better and more modern. Also, I do want to touch on, it had literally the exact same door handles as the 370Z and the 350Z. So, not available in Europe. What was that? That sounded like the whole world. Dude, that sounds like the whole world is gonna end. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty interesting. The new Z is not gonna be available in Europe, which I'm not trying to instigate or anything, but basically Japan was like, yo, your market with the sports cars, it's shrinking, emissions are retarded. We're just not gonna market to you guys anymore. So they said that their main focus is China, Japan, and North America. I am running out of gas. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I tried accelerating twice, that's why I wasn't doing it. Ah! Yes! We made it! Let's talk a little more about the engine. And let me just tell you guys, going from an NA V6 to a twin turbo V6, that's on the twin turbo 300ZX that I'm in right now, man, I feel like this is so much more, it's epic. Oh man, I am so happy we're getting a twin turbo V6 in the new Z. That's one reason to smile. Sounds like a pissed off, just mean Z. And after driving this car and just seeing how fun it is and just how raw it feels with only 300 horsepower, the 400 horsepower twin turbo Z, the next generation Z, the 400Z, dude, I can't wait. I hope that car's, it's gonna be awesome. And just to make it even better and more exciting, the new 400Z does have a manual transmission, but they couldn't just do a manual transmission though. It's gonna have freaking synchro ref match. If you know me, I love synchro ref match. A lot of people talk crap about it, but me personally, I love it. Nissan was the first ever company to implement synchro ref match or come up with it in one of the production cars in the 370Z when it first came out, and I'm so happy that they're keeping it in the 400. Man, I cannot wait to look at the heart of the beast in the 400Z and just see that twin turbo V6. Woo, let's go! Oh, and by the way, I don't think I showed you guys, the engine bay on the 300 is black. I gotta finish up those spots back there, but pretty clean. But now let's talk about how much it's gonna cost us to cop a 400Z. Man, I love how aggressive this car looks in the front. Yikes. Honestly, you know what's more legendary than 240Z headlights? 300ZX headlights. Like, these cars are known for the headlights. So I feel like it would have been a better option to go with these style headlights than the 240Z. How much is it gonna cost to buy the new 400Z? According to some articles, it is actually gonna go up in price, which is not very good due to the fact that our market or our competitors is the Supra, maybe the CA. Yeah, pretty much those two new cars. So here's how much it's gonna cost. Not sure if the sources are correct, but the base model is gonna start at $45,000. Just like 10 grand more expensive than the base model right now. So I don't know if that's a good move. That I don't know how I feel about that. And the Nismo that everybody loves is gonna start at $55,000 or $53,000. 55 with taxes and all that's probably gonna be like $60,000. Would you pay $60,000 to buy a brand new Nismo C? I mean, you can, with 60K, you can buy a GTR. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say now, I bought the 370Z base model, and after owning it for 3 years, I wish I got the Nismo. If I could go back in time, I would have saved up a little more, gotten the Nismo. So if the 400Z comes out, I would get the Nismo if I did get the car. But I would not pay $60,000 or above $55,000 for a Z Nismo. I just wouldn't. But let me know what you guys would do. Especially like a car that's gonna depreciate in like the first year like this. I don't know. But that pretty much covers everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below, are you guys still excited for the new Z? Day 2, a lot of renders. People are like liking it a little more. Let's give it some time. Peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a big thumbs up for watching. Yo, for a second, it looked like a Supra. Leave a big thumbs up. My name is Danny. I own this 300ZX Twin Turbo and the 370Z. We make some awesome content, so be sure to subscribe so you can see every video. Put the post notification on. I never say to do that, but just do it so you're one of the first to watch the videos. And with that said, I'll see you boys next time. Hasta luego.